Hi, I'm Dave Curtis's daughter, Maya, and hello, all Woking fans. Over to you, Dowse.
Thanks, mate, and hello to Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Billy. Okay, what's up with that, Billy? Nice to see you, Bill. Right, David. Thanks, Maya. Good girl. It's nice having an introduction. It's nice having a nice, colourful introduction this warm day, isn't it?
And it's always nice to look at a pretty face.
Thanks, David. What do you mean the last one?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
How are you doing? How's the last 10 days been? We haven't spoken for a while.
It's been excellent. It's been really, really good. I thought we haven't done one since Wickham, have we? I thought we competed quite well. I thought we were sloppy on the goals we conceded. I thought we were outstanding up at Salford. I thought we really worked out. It was a great trip. Because what the lads done, see, what I'm hearing, what you hear with 10 days to go at the start of the season, what you hear is that we're not strong enough. What we hear is what people say is that we could get relegated by October because we're part-time. That's what we hear. What I say is I see a group of players who have bought in everything what they've done. I see a group of players what have worked their socks off from pre-season since the last day of last season. I see a group of players who travelled 7 hours on the coach to Salford, who got out of this league last year and played them on their own back garden, okay, and competed unbelievable well and won the game. I also see a set of players went all the way to Dunstan as well and competed very well up there and travelled all the way back down and trained on Tuesday night, no days off. We could have had a day off tonight. We don't want to do that. We want to train. That's what I see on my players, to be honest. So I think they've been outstanding. I thought what they've done over the weekend was great. That's just what they've done against Oxford's great. All the little snipes going around. Not from our fans, I don't think, to be honest. I haven't heard anything from our lot. But like in the grapevine or part-time, budgets and stuff like that, I think they're allowed to compete never so well with a point to prove, which was always going to be the case. So I'm delighted what the lads are doing.
Good. I want to break that trip down a little bit. First of all, as you said yourself, it really was 7 hours to get there on Friday.
Right.
And that's a bit of a taste of what this league is like.
But it just shows what they can do, because we may have to go to Dagenham 3 hour journey or whatever. It just shows, so it's something I can throw at the players. So if we got to go up north to Halifax or whatever and it's taking 7 hours or whatever, at least we can throw it back in the face and saying, listen, you've done it against Salford, you've played it and all that, you've won the game. If we had got there on time, the game would have been called off, I believe, because the pitch was waterlogged, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
And but because we got there delayed, it got the water off the pitch, and what X and Salford were putting really made a point that they should play the game. So I thought it was great, and then obviously staying at the hotel football, that was good as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And stuff like that. Yeah. But obviously the performance itself would change the shape a little bit. Performance itself I thought was really, really good. I think their manager did as well, to be fair, and so I think that was the first part of the trip, which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that game. As you say, you changed the shape of it. You played 3 at the back for about 65 minutes.
But just the way we like to play with wingers and balls and getting balls in the box and wingers running at people. But we're not daft that this league's a step up from last season. We're not daft. So if that's not working, we've got to have a plan B. And we'll probably have a plan C and D as well. So there's going to be 4-4-2, 3-5-2. Every now and again we've got to bosh it and go longer. Every now and again we've got to go for free kicks. Every now and again we've got to play good passing football. We've got to go for horses for courses. We can't just go, that's what we play. That's what it is. That's the way Dowse Dyers, Martin teams like to play, because people are suss out quickly in this league. That's the thing. I think we've got to say, okay, can we play our way? No, we can't. Can we go a bit more direct? No, we can't. Can we go a bit more set players wise? Can we go a bit more being solid in both boxes? I think we've got to attack every game going horse for course. If it's going to be 3 at the back, 4 at the back, 5 midfield or whatever, I just think that in this league you get found out if you do same again, and we're very aware of that. So what we've been doing on the training ground and what we've been doing in matches is just mixing things up a little bit, and so we can adapt to all the different formations going into the games.
And how did you think that they coped with changing to 3 at the back?
I thought it done very well. Three centre halves were strong. Cookie has been our best player pre-season at right back, been our best player. I think the lads are knowing that as well. Looking at him, he's been outstanding, and even he come on against Dunstan after playing 90 minutes before and was our best player again. So he's found his position there, to be fair. Our best player.
He must be the biggest right wing back in history.
But he's quick and he's good on the ball, so the size shouldn't matter. The size is brilliant because he got size to head the ball away. But he's quick, very good on the ball. When the rough and ready comes as centre half, sometimes he gets found out a little bit, in my opinion, and especially in this league coming up, when he's out there a little bit and he's on the ball, he attacks just like Casey does. I think he does very well. I thought Tops was outstanding as well. Tops just wants to score goals. That's all he does. You see him on the training ground. Can do some shooting. That's like he just likes being on the training ground. He likes to be around the place. Likes to score goals. I thought we competed very, very well in midfield as well. Kane Fernand was outstanding in the second half, outstanding. So it went well, just like it did against we had to rest Kane against Wickham because he's got this flare in his tooth, wisdom tooth coming out, but he's back to normal as well. So I think we've all been buying him what we want to do, But then on right back, you got Collier who'll not be happy just sitting on the bench. So there is competition for places. But we need to add a couple in the next 10 days. We need to add a couple into the squad,
Right, I want to come back to that.
Okay, David, you do the interview.
Thank you. You mentioned Dave Tarpey. I think people would be interested to know about his day on Friday, and it shows how he put in a terrific performance, looked really sharp, buzzed around, scored a goal, and then what did he do straight after the game?
That shoot straight back. He had to go to a wedding, didn't he? He had to be at a wedding on Saturday, so some daft bugger was getting married, and so he had to come back for it, so he followed the coach up 7 hours, played an outstanding performance and come back. But again, it's very lively on the training ground on Tuesday. He loves football too. He loves being on the training ground. I know he had to sort of half go part time this year, but he's got a very dry sense of humour, which I like. He loves being on the training ground just to score goals, and that's what he does. And how he closed down and rattled around, and how he, to be fair as well, how he rattled around and how he rattled around for the goal. That's how he'll play this year.
Did he tell you what time he got back on Friday?
No, what did he say? 2, 3
I
o'clock.
don't know.
Would have been a late one, wouldn't it?
It must have been 4 o'clock or something.
That's what I have to do. We've got to go a different way. We might have to do that in the season. We might have to get back, play Hartlepool, 7:30 kick-off, cheers for that, on it September, and get back here at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's what we have to do. We've done it against Truva last year. It showed character. So one thing the lads showed the weekend was character. Going up there, 7 hours, playing 2 games, coming back, training on Tuesday, training Thursday. We've got a game will come to in a minute tomorrow and Saturday. So the lads are working very hard. I think they're doing great. I really do.
And second match was at Dunstan. You played a fairly different team for obvious reasons, because lots of them had played 90 minutes or 70 minutes the night before. Was that a little bit disappointing, the performance?
Not at all, no. They're the Quinton Raymond Premier. I think anybody expected the performance of what we had on a Friday is daft anyway, to be honest. I thought we went there, changed a lot of personnel around. Some players had to play from not just on the night before, but also remember delayed kick-off. I didn't get back to the hotel at quarter 11, quarter 12. To get up and play again the next day, it's very difficult to do. It wasn't as good, if you like, but it wouldn't have been as good. They're a good side, Dunstan. They're well managed, a good football club we are. It was great to see a lot of people. My brother was there, my best mates were there, my ex-boys club manager was there, so I saw a lot of people at a game as well, which was great. No, I wasn't too disappointed, to be honest. It wasn't as good, but it wouldn't have been anywhere, So with different personnel, what happened the night before. So it was just a pre-season friendly to get some minutes in the legs. So I was all right about it.
And how's Jack Skinner?
He'd be happy, a little stitch. The lads had a night out after, which was the main reason of Saturday, to be honest. And he had it all fingered up then, and all lads were saying the people in the Newcastle lads were calling him Shearer and all that, and stuff like that. So I think he had a night out Saturday night, so it couldn't have been too bad. So his head might have been sore, but it was nothing about the stitches. It was probably because of the gin and tonic he was drinking on a Saturday night, to be fair. But we had a good night. We had a good night, didn't we?
We had an absolutely excellent night, and the hospitality and friendliness of everybody up there was outstanding.
I loved it. We went to different bars. Went to different ones where I used to grow up with. And I remember going to some of them bars when I would go on a Friday night after school and 70 pence a pint and all that, and stuff like that. And went to different bars, and it was great seeing everybody who was on the trip. I wanted to be there. Everybody who was there with her that night, I really wanted to be there. The people who were there from this football club, my mates from the Gateshead side of things, even Graham Wood and people like that, my uncle. It was fantastic. I loved it. And at the end of it, singing the Sweet Caroline in the bar and all that, and I thought it was great. So it ended up being a fantastic trip. So I really, really enjoyed it. Everything we wanted out of it came out of it, because pre-season, you've got to find out with players, with fitnesses, you've got to win football matches. That's the main thing. And but you've got to find out about people. And I think if you bond together, you find, we never had that last year. You bond together, you see, one, do the lads bond, off the pitch. 2, do people kind of handle a drink, if you like, or kind of handle a night out. We found out we can, and all that, and stuff like that. What they like the next year, we were fine on the bus off, we go back home. So all the things you find out about the lads, we found out very well. What went on in there Saturday night, I don't need to know that. But I know they got up in the morning for breakfast, I know they got in the coach fine. So all the trust you get, because you get rules down, and you sign players, you got to trust them. So there's no way I'm going to go to the lads and say, like, okay, we've got to be in at 3 o'clock in the morning, you've got to be this, we've got to be that, and be a social music, you've got to trust them. If I don't trust them, I'll sack them anywhere. So the bottom line is, you let them, we had to go and have a night out, which we did do, got back in the bed, and you'll do the same. So I've never really been one to get the players and say, in the change room's different, But I've never really been wanting to say, like, these are the rules, this is what you do. You've got to be in bed by 11, you've got to do this, do that, because you've got to trust players. Once the trust goes, you go with them anywhere. So I trust the players massively. They've had a good Saturday night out, and there was no hassle at all. There's no complaints about the hotels and no complaints about nothing. The trip there and back was great for the driver. The hotels were brilliant. So at the end, it was a hell of a trip and a really good one, which I really enjoyed.
It was one of your actual declared objectives that it would enable the players to have a real serious team bonding weekend.
Yeah.
And from what I observed, it was a massive success. And so it was a massive success from your point of view, but they also had a cracking night out as well in Newcastle.
Great, I want them to do that, and stuff like that. I want them to do that, and it's important that they do, because I don't want to be like robots. I think life's coming like robots. I kept saying it. You get to a bank and with them, you can't count anymore. You got to use machines. Football's getting like that. You get like robots where you got to do this, you got to eat, man. You got to do it. Every now and again, you got to have some excitement in your life. Every now and again, you got to make the club exciting. Once I stop making this club exciting, that's the time I'll go. And you got me word on that. And that'll come from losing matches, being boring, and not being exciting. So you got to have an excitement in your lives. I think everybody, for them to have a night out without us being there and let them do what they want to do and have a crack with each other, and you could tell the laughs and the smiles in the morning, it obviously went well. Yeah. And I'll not cry, and that's what happened. He couldn't get even Musa Dahora come down with his big smile on his face, didn't he? And so some things went on which would have been a good laugh. Fantastic. But you can't have a bond. Of course, you've got a bonding session. That's what you got to do. You can't do it every Saturday when we've got a game on a Tuesday, of course. It's a perfect opportunity to do it because we've had a free week,
They seem to have it very well organised.
Oh, with the
They had their transport organised, and the place they were going to was organised.
I think Heidi was the man, to be honest.
Yeah.
I keep on saying there's only me, Heidi, and Kane Fernhan. There's only three who would get away from being on Love Island, I reckon. So that's what I keep saying to Mrs. anyway. There's only a three who I thought it was just myself, to be honest, who would get away with it. But I reckon Heidi and Kane's got this thing that we will get away with it as well. So fair play to them. But listen, it was we organised it's usually Blackies to us what do it, but we organised our night out well at the different pubs, fantastic, and we organised then in the morning the stories they'll probably tell, and the stories what we could tell, they'll probably go on for a long time. That's what you want, you know what I mean? You didn't want somebody coming back with cutting the eye in a fight, or somebody's been kicked out or whatever. No. You don't want all that. You want it to be a laugh where something happened to Musa, something happened to you or me or whatever. You want all that, and stuff. So but I believe that you were right in the morning, dear one. It's the earliest I've seen you for breakfast.
I was absolutely fine. I was the third person down into breakfast.
You were only sick 4 times on the coach, weren't you? No, I was very impressed. We were impressed. You were third in for breakfast, weren't you?
I was.
All right, very good. And I thought you looked out at the journey back. I thought everybody did, to be honest, So very good. Bit disappointing, really. So there you go.
Sorry to let you down.
No, sorry.
Let's move on.
Yep.
Training this week, what's the focus?
Shape. The team's different shapes again, and keep on saying that we've got to change the shape for different games and horses for courses and not get found out, if you like, from different set players, different corners. So we've been doing that. We've got a great game tomorrow, to be fair. Like, one thing we'll never let down Farnborough, because I'll be in the position where, but we've got an unbelievable opportunity we can't turn down tomorrow, where we're going to Watford to play their first team. Their manager rang up and then got through to Martin as well, and obviously went into Martin and said, listen, we've been let to come, we're sending a site. Well, for our lads to play against Watford and keep that bond going, if you like, and all the goodwill, maybe he's a player there as well, obviously, to play against their first team at their training ground behind closed doors and just have a little us against them on the training ground and play against the Troy Deeneys of the world. It's a fantastic experience, fantastic, and I want to go there and see if this is what's all about, if you want to go up a ladder and give them experience of going there. So we'll go there as a group tomorrow, then we'll get a side out against Farnborough as well. Everybody will go against Farnborough. They say, I wouldn't do that to Spencer. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, we're going to Watford and I won't go to Farnborough. We'll all go to Farnborough as well and mix and match the 2 games like we did last weekend, if you like. So we're fully looking forward to the trip, and it'll be fantastic going there and seeing how the Premiers act and what they eat before games, what they eat afterwards, how they do the thing. It's just another insight of what you want the players to be. So we're very keen to do that, to go down, and I'm very keen to find out where we'll be as a management team. Very keen to see how we do things on the day, match day, how we do things beforehand. Just getting it spot on. We just need to be spot on. Later this year, we'll do 2 different shapes over the weekend as well. I'll keep on going it when it's not going to be sitting 4-4-2, 4-3-3, 3-5-2. We've just got to go and see if that's the best formation to take on them sides, and that's how we'll be doing it. So I imagine to get Watford, it'll be probably a goalkeeper and 10 at the back, to be honest, just so we can keep it down to 7, So, but at least if it's behind closed doors, nobody should know the score. So we'll pretend we're beating 2-1. So that'll be good, exciting.
Good. And where are you with trialists? Are there any left from the ones who've been trying out this year? I'm not asking you to name.
No, maybe it's one left. One centre forward, maybe it's left. We're just working on that today. we're not daft. That's we need 2 or 3 bodies better than what we've got, or as good as what we've got. I think Sean's come in and been like that. You're not seeing trailers and all that, and stuff. I think the lads who have come in have bought into what we're doing, Puku and all that, and Torps and all that, and stuff like that, and Pavi, Musa, if you want to call Musa and all that, they've bought in what we want to do. I think Skinner and all them up their game, academy boys have come in and been one of us. But time in the next 10 days is going to be when these players know that they're not going to start the season for their parent clubs, and we've got to get the best out of that. So we contacts into Oxford. We've got a list on the board. Obviously, we can't show you 10 names on there that we're attacking, if you like. But we just got to wait. We'll probably say, let them get the weekend out of the way. Then you can have them next week, because that's when their season starts. We'll be doing the same for maybe a couple of young lads. We got to say, we'll let 1 or 2 go out and learn. What I couldn't do is gamble. What clubs don't do is let we have them till they have their 11 against 11s in different matches. So we're well aware it's a big 10 days where I've got to get it spot on, or we got to get spot on the signings what we make to make it better for Dagenham. Simple as that. We've got the squad, got the team, but just 1 or 2 extra special players coming along. It could be a Ned staff, for example, or something like that, just to make sure that we're better going into next week as a squad. And I think that's what we're looking for, a little tweak there. Apart from that, we're in very good shape. The lads are in good shape. I think we've worked their socks off all pre-season. They've been excellent to work with. The sessions we've been doing and what Ian's been putting on for them as well. On the training ground, been excellent. Martin as well, and Matt, the goalkeeper's got to come into this. He's been doing excellent for us, and everybody has, to be honest. So I do think it's been a really, really good pre-season. We've sort of been well, but the bottom line is it'll all start a week on Saturday, which we're very excited about.
And finally, the fixtures have been out for quite a while now. What do you make of the first? August 8, is it? I can't remember how many.
I've only looked at the first 2, to be honest.
Right.
Dagenham in all the shot. What's the Friday?
It's 5, isn't it?
5, is it? What's on there, Daniel?
No, it's not 5.
How do you look at it? Harrogate, because Rob Green's going to do a bit of scouting at Harrogate he's been doing it for us. As you know me, I can't game by game. We've got report on Dagenham, we've got report on Aldershot. Rob Green's helped out the Harrogate, I think, to get reports on them. But you can't look any further, because what we'll be doing on the first game of the season, for example, we'll be looking at Aldershot. After that, you do it game by game, because teams change all the time. I never looked too far ahead. What's the point of worrying about what Chesterfield's going to be like when it's another 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever? Let's just go and have a crack at Dagenham, and then after that, Aldershot. Let's not worry about plans. I think, to be honest, my personal thing about this club a little bit is that they've always tried to plan too far ahead. I think managers are coming. I think people are coming. Yeah, that's what we're going to do in the next 3 years. We're going to make them in the league club. What we're going to do this season is going to be great. Wembley this year. It's a couple of months. Last season, of course, we want to get promoted, but I never said that one game by game by game. We'll do the same this year. Let's not give fans any false hope. Let's not give them any false promises. We want to do the best we can. We want to win every single game we possibly can. We want to support us being behind us like we did last season. We want to try to give them a team what they're proud of, because the only reason you do that is have that bond where we're going to give it everything. Let's not promise them anything, because I cannot do that.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Nice to see
you.
you.
See you at Farnborough.
Look forward to it. Okay. Cheers, then. Thank you. Bye.